Video games based off of movies tend to often come out flat, no matter how good the movie was. Today I'm reviewing the game Beowulf. I really enjoyed the movie Beowulf back in 2007, so I decided to try to enjoy this game too, try and look past the flaws people claim that it has. But after playing it for just a little while, it did not impress me at all. Despite looking a little like Skyrim and one part of Dragon Age Origins, two games that are great, and I think are great too. First, I'm going to talk about the few good points in this game. The graphics look pretty nice. In fact, they're probably the game's best part. Going through the woods is pretty cool, especially the Nordic woods way back in the day. Now the music and sound, they're both pretty much what you'd expect from a movie like this, but the music has a special feature that I'm going to get into later. Now the game starts to crumble a bit at the story. The story is similar to the movies, but first there's a pointless race against a fellow Thane at the very beginning, and also there's a whole new level of seduction thrown in, which in my opinion makes the game a lot sillier than it had to be. Especially in the scene with Grendel's mother, it's really quite over the top. Now I'm going to talk about the gameplay. It all comes crashing down right here. The main problem with the gameplay is that it's a button masher. I mean, you'll be doing this for like almost the entire game, so your wrists are likely going to be quite sore after just a little while. Also, the trails in this game are very poorly marked. One big problem is when you have to climb up the walls. It's very, very hard to see what walls you can climb up and which ones you can't. Another problem is that you can't jump in this game either, like you can in most good games. So if you want to drop off a ledge, instead of just walking off, you have to hang from the ledge and then push the control stick down and then jump. And there's one part of the game where you can hang, but you can't drop off. There is no reason for that to be included in this game. Now the combat. You might like it for the first few minutes, but ultimately it's very unsatisfying and very frustrating. The combat is pretty much nothing you haven't experienced before. And the reason why I say it's frustrating is because you can be unarmed in this game. And even the few weapons that you can get in this game, after just a few uses, they break, leaving you unarmed again, and you have to go find a new weapon or steal it from an enemy. Guess how you do either of those? You button mash and hurt your wrist even more. Finally, there are some rhythm games that you play when directing your Thanes to go accomplish a certain objective, like opening a door or rowing a boat. These are just silly. Surely there are better ways to direct your Thanes than to play rhythm games like this. In conclusion, I really tried to approach this game with an open mind. In spite of all the reviews, I really wanted to give this game an 8 out of 10, but after playing for just an hour or so, the problems become pretty relevant. This game gets only a 5 out of 10 for me. Ignore this classic game and just play Skyrim or Dragon Age Origins instead. Or if you insist on playing a Nordic game from 2007, play Odin Sphere instead. That's at least 10 times better than this game. Alright, thank you for watching.